What's up guys, welcome back. So OCG metagame breakdown for half of January 2023 and this puts a smile on my face. You might have seen its most recent analysis on Road of the King and again more decklists like usual. So let's dig in. There's a big surprise. I've seen some decklists already and Superheavy Samurai is stopped here. It's stopped here. Superheavy Samurai, guys. They got more support in the newest set in the OCG, which is Cyberstorm Access, next to Purrely. Superheavy Samurai, for example, also got more support, so more of that in a couple of moments. So let's see how much of an impact this set has on the current OCG format. As you know, you kind of see the pie chart here on the right side, but again, not so much of an impact, but there are some decks or archetypes that can, or at least they had somewhat of a boost. And we see new decks popping up in the OCG, so that's quite cool. Let's zoom in. So again, decklist from half of January, last weekend. And I don't think this is a surprise. Let's, quickly zoom in and then go over the other more spicy decklists. This becomes pretty much, I think the staple decklist for Ishizu, Tearlament, Kashtira deck. Any other surprises? I don't think so. We've seen the Shadow's King of the Swamp with the Shadow package in the extra deck. Winda, right? Seen people saying ban Winda, ban King of the Swamp. I don't know. The thing is that reading online as well, what should you do about this deck? Should you hit all the Ishizu cards? Should you hit all the Tearlament cards? Should you just hit Winda and stuff like that? It needs more. So it's kind of hard to say, simply because we are getting these cards as well in the TCG within the next couple of weeks, right? And I'm talking, or at least I'm looking at the Kashtira cards. Next up, again no surprise, something we've seen in the OCG again from past weeks, somewhat popular in the TCG a couple of months ago, being the hybrid between Spright and Tri Brigade. Again, I don't see too many differences in the main deck. Simply, again, Sprite Sprint is still legal. It's again one of those cards that again might be upon, or at least on people's ban list radar. For the main deck, I think everything is, well, maybe the Mourner might be something out of the ordinary, but I think the key of, I guess, some spicy things or some differences between past weeks is that people are back, at least this player is back on Ghost Ogre, simply because it hits, obviously, in the mirror match your Spright, gigantic Spright, but it also hits the main to go-to combo from Superheavy Samurai. Simply because, Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit can hit the Vacay. As soon as we're getting into the Emancipator Superheavy Samurai list, have a small combo ready. Again, that combo was also featured on Road of the King. While on the other hand, Droll is back. Droll and Lockbird, and again for a good reason, as you will see in the combo versus Superheavy Samurai. Droll stops the entire combo, but it's a one-card combo and you can get so much advantage off of that. So, yep, people are already, kind of preparing themselves up for the shenanigans that is Superheavy Samurai. Okay, so here it is. So the decklist kind of featured here on Road of the King is a Superheavy Samurai list featuring Emancipator as well. And the thing is that it's not a surprise, simply because the Wakashi, I believe the name is basically a one-card combo. Again, there's a replay here. It's again a one-card combo and one monster to discard. So just activate the Wakashi in your Pendulum Scale. I don't think this is new. Go for the high level one, search for the level 4, equip it, going for the link, and again discard, get another search. Basically how the combo is going to end is you're having pretty much a full Pendulum Scale set up, plus double Wakashi, one in, face up in the Pendulum Scale, the one you see here, and one in your hand. And of course a Savage being your Omni negation before you commit to Pendulum Summoning. And this is why the engine is an Emancipator, simply because you can go for any generic rank 4 exceed, and Block Dragon is still legal in the OCG, so you can go for Granite, and Granite searches Block Dragon. So again, that's the biggest reason why this list kind of makes sense, especially in the OCG, simply because even though it's 60 cards, the fact that you're able to search Block Dragon immediately and have so much advantage off of only one card, crazy stuff. Super heavy Superheavy Samurai. Ooh, crazy stuff. And Smoke Grenade as well. The spice. With that power tool, right? Yeah, the level 10 one, I believe. Okay, that's really cool. Next up we have Bestials, and I kind of feel that this particular deck is very similar to the Punk deck we've had a couple of months ago when, you know, Power of the Elements was just released and, you know, packets, etc. were playing like that. The Punk spicy list featuring Chaos Ruler, a couple of level 10 synchro plays. Because of the Assault Synchron, as you see here, it was mentioned before, you know, last week. It's a very straightforward deck. You can either go for your level 8 or level 10 synchros and, you know, gain advantage off of that. And as you see in the side deck or, you know, extra deck, a couple of new ones being Dispater. It's a new level 10 synchro that, you know, gets something back from your banished pile, plus it has a disruption. That's cool. Question is though, is Dispater better than Baron? Or in most situations I feel that going for Baron might be better, but I guess, you know, potentially go for extending Dispater might be the better choice, simply because again, Assault Synchron, and of course the whole Punk engine is kinda about extending, as you know. As we've seen in the TCG a couple of months ago. So I'm a huge fan of this deck. I might try that out for us, you know, for the TCG, right? Simply because it looks so fun and versatile. Then Labyrinth. Again, I feel for Labyrinth is that it's a super stun deck, again very similar to Eldritch, again big difference are these big weaknesses, you know, it's a super slow deck, but this particular player, I kind of dig this list, I like this list. He went 6-0-2, so I think 2 draws. I think the spicier thing compared to the other Labyrinth deck list is that he's running triple green and triple yellow. You know, the hand traps, discard, set something, right? I guess to indeed, if you're going second, which is not optimal for, you know, a super stun based deck, you can directly set your welcome Labyrinth from the deck. And, you know, during your turn, if it's your turn, start playing with that set trap card you set before. So I like this one. I could definitely agree with this particular build. And also one of the new synchros being Chaos Angel. It's a level 10 synchro also in the extra deck here. Again, not so hard to be made here with this particular deck, plus it's disruption. So I guess that's cool. Last but not least, this is also cool. It's a new archetype that we got recently in a TCG. But again, Cyberstorm Access gives the OCG, I think, 2 new Purrely cards. One being an extra main deck monster. I believe their second main deck monster, which I believe upon summon searches a non-quick play Purrely card. I think it's something like that. And then, you know, you can go for My Friend Purrely. Yeah, that's the name. You know, gets more it basically increases the consistency of the deck. While Sleepy Memory, again, you know, it's a potential draw card, replenish your resources. So again, also fantastic support, and I'm looking forward to the TCG as well. Again, Purrely will just get much better. Again, something to look out for, right? If you're looking, you know, to get the cards. Now, and we also see Tron and Lockbird here in the side deck. So quickly, some extra decks that are not featured on Road of the King. The first one here, left side, another Bestial deck, level 8, level 10 synchro based deck. This particular player is also playing the new Apple Dragon. You know, I featured this on Agents, when you're like, what is it, controlling a non-effect monster or on the field special. It's basically a double plague spreader, if that makes sense. A double level 2 tuner, simple as that. And again, with the Bestials, easy level 8, easy level 10 synchro play, so that's really cool. While on the other hand, right side, we see a deck that's super underrepresented, but I like this one. Triple Branded and High Spirit Fusion, is it Deployment, I believe the name is? I'm not so sure about the correct name. Again, the full Bestial package and of course the full Fusion extra deck, again pretty much very similar to the builds that I've been using in, you know, one of my past videos featuring Branded, Bestial and Albas. Really cool, this one. Looking forward to this for us TCG players as well. Last but not least, left side, Traptrix. Traptrix got a new structure deck, but again, it looks kind of spicy, not going to lie. Definitely triple Shade Brigadine, I like that. Was running it in my Traptrix deck as well, what is it, 2 weeks ago, simply because you want to just make your deck much faster and opening with that trap to give Sarah more effects. Right side, again, Superheavy Samurai, and as you know, like 1 card combo setting up double scale plus 2 pendulum monsters ready to be special summoned off of a pendulum summon. You know, that just screams to be abused, and we actually see Valiance as well. It's a super hard deck to play, but again, any 1 card combo, and I'm looking at one of the new pendulum monsters from Superheavy Samurai, easy scale, easy follow-up. It's kind of ridiculous. So that's really, really, really cool. Okay, I'm excited for next week. Guys, thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like. If you enjoyed the video, Riddim signing out. Peace.